Hi everyone. Today I have it's a 1947 Emerson radio. I think it was 1947. Model 541. I've had this book for many years, and it's got tons of radios, some with pictures, a lot with not, but nevertheless, this one happens to have the picture. You can see where I'm pointing my thumb. And the knobs, so far that I can see, are not, those are replacements, they're not original. Okay, so that's its front of it, so not naturally got on and off. And that seems like it's, I don't know. I got this free from my wife's customer. She works at the post office in another town, and finally the word's getting out that I repair, restore radios and televisions. I even got one customer on to bring his TV over here, but that's been a while back and I haven't heard from him yet. Let me see. It don't look that bad. I think this can be cleaned up, the style a little bit. See the back. Power cord. It could be original. What did I say, 1947? Back, the whole cabinet don't look too bad. Is that a little crack or just a scratch? Probably a scratch. Yeah, so that don't look too bad. I don't know about the power cord. And then here's the bottom of it. It does say model 541. So, I'm looking at these. I don't know if these are original or not. These two front legs on it. I think that's original. Whoa. Okay, I'll buy that and that. Okay, that's what goes. How's that dial coming out? How you gonna act? Oh yeah. That's it. Well, that's pretty good. But unfortunately, the dial stays. What's this? License under following patents. Well, it does have a tube chart. Front. Miniature tubes or large tube. Well, this is the octal tube, so it ain't miniature. Maybe that's a good thing. I don't know. Yeah, so maybe those are the right legs, or close to it anyway. Let's see a spider. What's that? What is that? Oh, that's for that light. And that light wouldn't have worked because it's sitting right here. Oh, watch that speaker. Oh, the dial is, the globe is, dial light is blown. And how does that sit? You'd have to put that in first, I'm sure. Oh, that's gonna be, I don't want to have to cut my hand getting that out of there, but dial lamp is broken. Okay, let's take a look at it here. See the top of the chassis. This is pretty common for Emerson 2. Putting a plate over the speaker. So now I don't have to put a piece of cardboard over there. Of course, you can mess it up in the basket there on the speaker, but I don't have to worry about the front. And those things look like the things you put on paper. You just push them in and... Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These here are shielded, which makes sense. 35Z5. That'll be the rectifier, and I don't know what the other tube is. Can't see it right now. It's a 50L6 for the output tube. So that's that. Now, so this Let me see if I can get that bulb out of there first. I might even cut myself with it if I don't get it out. Hang it over here because I don't want broken glass all over the place. This is not going to work. It's going to break more. Boy, I've never had one that break on me, but there it is. Push in, and I want to see what number that is. Gotta get rid of this glass. What number are you? It's 4847. 6.8. Why? 847 can't be 847. 847 6.3 volt. So it'll probably take up a 47. Throw that in there. I gotta get this glass up. How does that fit in there? Well, there's a slot for it. Because this lights up and lights up the dial. That lights up when the dial lamp goes, and it lights up this dial. This, I don't know how to get that out. Sure, there's a way. They put it in there. I think. Yeah, you'd have to take that out of. Okay, I'm gonna get this out of the way just for a sec. Yeah, that looks in pretty good shape. Short little tuning belt, but pretty dirty. That's pretty cool too. Now, wait a minute. Oh no. The antenna on the back looks really good. Usually this stuff comes lifting off, but it looks really good. Speaker looks good so far. Cross my fingers. Alright, we're going to look up under the chassis. Under the hood. I don't even know if... Yeah, this plate is a little rusty. I forgot to get that. I gotta get that glass off there. Kind of hold this. Okay. Yeah, that could be cleaned up with some navel jelly. Sand down. Oh, biggie. Set it right here for right now. Okay. Yeah, these electrolytics have been replaced. The electrolytics have been replaced. Look at what they look like. They've already taped it, I guess. And a few more. So somebody's been in here working. I hope they did it right. These are original, I bet. Maybe, maybe not. I don't think so. I think you just sent. A lot of this has been replaced. That's been replaced. That one and that one. Or maybe the resistors are original. Audio output transformer. Yeah. I wonder if I could try them out. Maybe I could turn it on. Well, let's check that. Maybe we could try it out. I don't even know what this. What are these? What are you? 160 volts. That's a 7 microfarad. Probably underrated, I bet. And this is a 47 microfarad. That ain't right. Something's wrong. $47 microfarad. Is that what 47? And that's a 47. Those, they don't seem right at all. I don't even think I can pick them up on this. First of all, make sure they're discharged. Let my cord go. I'm sure it's chassis ground, but just in case, I'll go right to the source. And this one, I don't think it's going to pick it up. And this one. Oh, they're discharged. I don't think this is going to pick them up. Okay, where are we at here? I think this is it right here. I don't think they're going to read. I think I have to. You might. Let me see. Monitoring, analyzing. 54.38 microfarad. ESR is 0.34. It's very, very low. 54. Did I see? I thought I saw 47 microfarad. 47. Okay, now we'll get it over here. Analyzing. 52.39 microfarad or 0.38. Well, I think it's safe to. I said 4.7. I'm gonna say that ain't gonna work. Okay, I think it's safe to turn it on. So let me get this cord off. Put it on my DPT, of course, to make sure there are no shorts. I think this, I don't know, they probably changed the cord too, yeah, because that's pretty sloppy in here. Why would they put that knot? Let's see. Yeah, they changed the cord, I'm pretty sure. But this has been a while. Plug this into isolated transformer. Make sure this is off. It'd be off. I could turn this over now. I'm gonna get the transmitter on too. This tool's out of my way just for a second. Oh, that one don't go there. That's fine. Yeah, that ain't hurt nothing. Power this on. See what's the voltage we get in here. There's 119 at that point. 122 here. It'll drop. Okay, here we go. I'll keep my eye on the dim bulb tester. So far, so good. I won't know. Is that globe? Oh, it's lighting up. Sounds promising. And he's clean. Oh, let me get that antenna. find it. Hanging up over my head.
The political spin cycle every week in this committee. I request unanimous consent to enter the Parnas letter in officials or connections to Burisma. Did any of them confirm or provide?
Nice gift. I've got to check, make sure that everything is kosher as far as wiring. Let me see if I'm getting 6.3 at the dial height. See what we're reading over here. 119 it dropped down to. I have to go 8. Let me see. 0.226 on the amperes. 25 watts. Did it tell me the wattage? Sure to be about a 30 watter. Usually are. Don't kill me. But I want to read that voltage. So let's be ace. Get off me, guys. Thing is too dirty. It's a little rusty. Oh, naval drill will get some of this shit off there. AC voltage. So this is an all-American 5, so then naturally there won't be no power transformer. I wonder if that's hooked up to ground. I wonder if I can get it another place at it. No, nada. It's best to check it at the source, I guess. I don't short it out. I'm reading 13 volts. 13.26 volts. I'm gonna get the schematic.
Overseen by a federal judge appointed by Donald Trump. Now, can you imagine Donald Trump saying nothing about a witch hunt or not trying to quash the prosecution if it were his son being prosecuted? Indeed, President Biden's traditional.
Okay. Put that off, unplug it. It's working. So, all I gotta do is check those electrolytics, make sure the right ones, the rest of the capacitors, and then values of the resistors. And see, I got it unplugged, so let me turn it back on. That'll help dissipate that. Wow, it's a nice little radio. Looks like it came apart here. Well, they soldered it, so no, that's it. Yeah, they changed these. I can tell. So these are replacement. This is replacement. So these three. Is this one I said? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. I hate when they get in and do stuff like that. That's my job. And they changed 3 of them. So that ain't be no big deal. And as far as resistors, well, they did a lousy job soldering on that. I don't like the way that one's pushed up against that output transformer. %. Resistor in there. I don't see that the resistors have been replaced. So 20%ers in there. It'll be a little tight in there. I wonder if they took this apart and resoldered it back. I think that's what's happened, because it's not engaged here. So I think, well, that one's not. Well, that one's riveted on. Or is it? No. And this one too. Why would they take that one off? Looks like these plates have been shifted. And then soldered. Yep. Hey, it is what it is. And my pointer. I did change these two caps here. That's the ones they did change. And let me see what those were supposed to be. I think those are point. Yeah, those are .02s. I think I had 3 of them in there. There's 2 there. Oh, there's a .2. .2. Did I feel right? Yeah. .2 was this one here that I didn't have, so I put a .02 to it. That's the next one higher. But so I left these 2 in there that they put in there because they're also they're 1 higher, and that's good. As long as they ain't lower. Now, did they put the foil in on the right side? I don't know, but they stay. I'm not changing them. But I did change all the resistors that were out of tolerance. I think there was around 5 or 6 of them. Changed these old caps that they had in there. Perhaps they were good, but I don't know. I didn't like the way they looked. Okay, it's just a bump there, but this one here they had way off. Let me see which one that was. This one. So I put a .05 in there. All the other resistors. This one read high here, but I know I'm reading through the coil. So that one I left. That was supposed to be I don't know, 2.2 meg or no, I think it was a 15 meg. And actually I was only reading like 3, but I'm reading through this coil, so no, that's good. So everything's been changed except for the supposed to be this mic capacitor, and this one here is another little picofarad capacitor in there that I left. Tubular. So they all been replaced. I left the cord on there. Now I did change these electrolytics for the simple reason I'll show you. Now what I do with this fluid wire. Okay, I wanted to show you. Oh, here it is. So these are in there. Well, they did. One of them was supposed to be. They got 2 47s in there. One was supposed to be a 50. That's not bothering me. Sit up there now. But the thing of it is, and then it was supposed to be a 30, and they put a 47, and that's too high. But and then the B minus, here's what they did. Look at this. It's stranded wire. They don't put stranded wire on electrolytics, much less than any other capacitors. So I eliminated the wire and brought my lead was long enough and straight to the tube with it, the B minus. Now the B minus is like a ground, but it's not grounded to the chassis. I don't think that was in this video. Let me check real fast. Yeah, see, B minus is separate. It's not, go in the chassis, it's isolated. So that's the way that goes. Well, anyway, that's what I did. I did take these caps off. What the heck did I do with them? Oh, way over here. They had them off, and they didn't put them on right. I marked that 1L. But I took these end caps off. I'll be putting them back on the right way, not cocked, in a few minutes. But I did take them off. I really didn't have to. I did because it was crooked. And this one I got, you know, access to this stuff easier by taking them off. As the this is 541, it's the same as the 543. And I got to knowing and I saw that. I said, hey, this is, I worked on this not too long ago, maybe a year ago or more, I don't remember. But, so that was the same chassis. I left the power corner, it ain't that bad. So I'm going to go ahead and put the caps back on, end caps. And then I'm going to go ahead and line it. You know, I'll put it in the picture But that's what I did. It's complete. All resistors that are out of value were naturally replaced. Let's see if I get this antenna back where it goes. So I turn it back on. Oh, I did find a number 47 pilot lamp. What the heck is this? Oh, that's my antenna. Excuse me. So, I'll color back on. Turn my analyzer, power line analyzer. True RMS. Okay, let me think. 118 going through the radio. Yeah, there's the light now.
Slade. Thurgood Marshall, who later changed his name to Thurgood, was born in Baltimore on July 2nd, 1908, to William Canfield Marshall, a railroad porter, and Norma Eric. Your home should be a reflection of you. What if there was a place where skilled artisans still built home essentials by hand? We make doors and hardware.
Well, like I said before in the first video, they didn't have the correct knobs on it. But hey, they didn't have the correct knobs on it. These aren't the correct ones, but they look pretty good. I mean,
because I found everything. That's dedication. Is it fun to go back down to hear more? You by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services? Counselor. It's the music you love from the 50s and 60s. This is Good Time Oldies. Listen.fm. Let's go. Now, here comes more Oldies.
okay. Enough of that before I get in trouble.
Making him the first African-American justice to serve on the nation's highest.
So that's it. Except for, like I say, I'm going to do an alignment. You'll see it in the picture. I want to let it burn in for about 3 hours before I do that. This is an all-American flag, and I don't let it go that long.
Heart failure on January 24th, 1993.
Well, yeah, so it is electrically restored. Okay, I got the radio back into its cabinet. I did an alignment, and
tensions seem to be heating up more than the actual desert itself on this one.
It's
Carl, good afternoon. It's good to be with you. You know, Governor Abbott's marine barrier system that's just started to get installed, by the way. So they've only been doing this for the last 3 weeks. Is now under more and more scrutiny as the Department of Justice.
it's right at 12 o'clock.
The state of Texas trying to say that it's in violation of the Rivers and Harbors Act.
These little
and basically
square
what that really
looking
means
things
is that,
under it don't mean nothing.
This thing goes back to the 1800s, by the way,
right.
between Mexico and the United States.
I got it all the way down, but that's a transmitter. Clean this dial up, grill. I did a little bit of work on the back as far as shining that up. I didn't use no steel wool yet, but I could. I can still work on the cabinet.
7 miles of border that we have. How long?
I'll put it on 6 real fast just to show you. Kilohertz, 600 I should say, and kilocycles. It'll take a second or two for that to calibrate. So this is, like I said, the same chassis that I did. This is the 541. I did the 543 previous video. Of course, a different cabinet and dial and everything, but all right, we're at 6.
We now discuss former acting CBP Commissioner and Heritage Foundation visiting fellow Mark Morgan. Okay, Mark, I kind of laid this out there, but like this doesn't seem like an unsolvable problem, and yet every time someone tries to solve it, they sue them. Yeah, first of all, Carl, your monologue, you don't need me. So
that's it.
Everything you say,
and
I'm not blowing smoke here.
Alignment, I did get some out of the IF transformers and the antenna and oscillator, so
pure every day. So we
made it that
can't
much
do
more
this.
hotter.
We have the political will to do so.
On the radio.
I'm glad DOJ is suing Governor Abbott on this one. Mark my words, this is going to result in...
But, yeah, I'm going to clean up the cabinet, maybe use some steel wool, vinegar and water solution first, and then maybe use some of that restore finish on it with some steel wool.
On constitutional ground, I think he's going to win this lawsuit.
I don't like the dial. It is a 6. I like the dial light because it is a 6.3 volt bulb. Number 47 is what it calls for, but it don't really brighten this dial up. It just kind of just like in this general area because the bulb's just right under here. But
no, can't do that either. Like,
that's the way it is.
What can you win on here?
Turn this light on here.
I'm glad this lawsuit went and
maybe I'll turn this one out. So you can see it. I can see it better.
Exceptions overtook the rule. It said that if you entered illegally in between the there was a so-called and that's why I loved your monologue, and that's why I liked you starting off with the definition of...
Okay, that's a wrap. I hope you enjoyed it. I mean, it's just a simple AA5, but you know, I enjoy working on anything. I'll work on a little pocket transistor radio if I have to. But hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.